I mean, you want to see, yeah, okay, that one's good. That makes me less worried because I was seeing the smoke out of both sides. Sometimes it's just, I'm looking at the bottom trying to find it, but it's like actually got so much oil, it's up at the very top level. Heading up to get another one of them USS skids. A four-wheeler pulled out in front of me and I had to slam on my brakes. I saw some smoke. Then I had to come up to a stale green lot and turned yellow at the last second. Slammed on the brakes again. Saw some more smoke. So I'm just going to check all the hub oil levels back here and try to figure out if we got a wheel seal leak, maybe, or I don't know. I'm just gonna look things over back here. It's easier on the rear two that lift. It's easier to look at that gear oil in there whenever you can just rotate them and you can kind of see it moving around. I can already see it in this one. I got I think I can see it. Yeah, it's hard to see, but I can just see a dark line coming right across there. And I'm wondering because that other side, I thought that Lucas I put in there may have had slowed down the leak, but I guess it's possible it ran low enough on oil. Yeah, I think I see this one already. Yeah. So that one's good. I can't really see anything in there. Well, there's oil on that, so I guess it's got something in there. You can kind of gauge the level if you just slowly go over with it until, I mean, you want to see, yeah, okay, that one's good. That one's good. I mean, you only got to do that if you can't see I need to replace the sight glass. It's too cloudy, and it's all black and cloudy. And I've had to do that on the front ones before, but you can't lift the axle off the ground. You got to roll the truck back into the right position, so you end up just dumping a bunch of oil unless you're real careful with it and get lucky. That makes me less worried, because I was seeing the smoke out of both sides. So if all three on this side are good, then odds are it was just from slamming on the brakes. Yeah, I think this one's clear enough. We should be able to see it moving around. I don't see it. And sometimes if I can't see it, I'm looking too low. Sometimes it's just I'm looking at the bottom trying to find it, but it's like actually got so much oil it's up at the very top level. So I think that's what the case was on that last one. That's got oil in there, but it didn't seem like as much because we were all the way around at the bottom. So I'm going to top that one off. It had oil in it, but it was below the lip, because I could see the level rising when I was pouring it in there. So I may have to get a wheel seal done on this one, but I just put like, I don't know, less than an ounce of that Lucas thickener stuff just to kind of help it out. If it was completely empty, I'd let it. So when you're starting from scratch, you gotta fill it up and then wait for it to bleed, you know, because it's trying to fill up a larger mass back there, or a larger empty space back there. But we had oil in there, so it's at the full line now, so that should be good. This one, I know this one wasn't spoken because this one wasn't on the ground when I was driving, but this is the one that was spitting it out from the, like right behind the faceplate. So it's gonna take a little more cleaning up to get in there and see it. But you see these little spots, like it was doing this a lot more. Like I haven't cleaned this up in weeks, but I was having to check on this every day for a while. That's good enough. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I see some moving around in there, but I do think it's a little low, so I'm gonna top it off. So I just pulled the that fill plug out, and I don't think this one is leaking because of the faceplate. I think it's this auto inflation, whatever this thing is called, because I can hear that's just it's pressurized in there. I don't think air's supposed to be coming out. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to change that thing. I'll just top it off right now. really need a ratchet for this. You just can barely get any movement before you run into something and got to start back over. So last time I checked these, this was one that was so high I was looking at the wrong spot to try to find it. So I'm not too worried about this one. Yeah, last time I was topping off the that front one, I couldn't see anything. So I started topping it off, and I was looking to see when I could first see it. And the first time I saw it, it was coming out from above the. It was like, so if I was looking at it, I was looking down here to try to see it. The first time I saw it moving, it was all the way up here. It was like above one of these lines. So I ended up having to leave it open and roll backwards to dump oil out of it, because I didn't want it to be overfilled. So I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I think that one's fine. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell where that line is. I think it's good though. Just a lot of times when it gets cold out. Yeah, we're good. Well, on the hot side, we're about at the L on the full line. So. But a lot of times when it gets cold, like I had it's not doing anything right now because the engine's all, it's warmed up. But when it gets cold out, sometimes this stuff will start leaking. You got to tighten these hose clamps up and stuff. We got too much oil, engine oil. Just had a PM done. But we're also parked on a slope, so we're kind of sloped backwards down the hill, so a lot more oil is sitting down there in this part of the pan right now. All right, I think we're good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now, I'm behind the 5th one. I'm just gonna try to come up here between the 6th and the 7th. I'm at the TA in Wellsville. I went and tried to talk to the truck wash here, and the truck wash is closed. I was gonna have them blow out my 5th wheel sliders, because I'm not sure. I I was worried about. Well, now I'm just glad they both went back into place.